In the book of Genesis, there's a passage in which Jacob, after taking off with his uncle Laban's daughters and a bunch of his stuff, gets physically attacked by Yahweh in the middle of the night. The two of them wrestle with one another until Yahweh, well, technically this would have been El Shaddai, the biblical god wasn't Yahweh until Exodus, asked Jacob to stop because the sun was coming up. Jacob said, "No way, not until you bless me." So El Shaddai is losing the fight and decides to cheat by using magic. The Bible says, "And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him." I'm inferring that this was magic because you don't typically dislocate someone's femur just by touching their thigh. But even though Jacob's femur was out of joint, Jacob still won the fight. It says, "As a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed." So even though El Shaddai is supposedly omnipotent, and even though he fights dirty by using magic, he still lost a fight with this guy Jacob. This supposedly omniscient god then asks, "What's your name?" And Jacob introduces himself. Then El Shaddai says, I'm paraphrasing, "That's a shitty name. From now on, your name is Israel." Now, the name Israel means something like he who wrestles with gods. So El Shaddai is essentially saying, forget your actual name. From now on, I'm going to call you God Wrestling Guy. And because El Shaddai threw Jacob's hip out of joint, to this day, Orthodox Jews don't eat the sinew from an animal's thigh, because that logically follows somehow. I can understand how those who reject biblical literalism could interpret this as metaphorical, but what is the literalist explanation for this passage? How did your God literally lose a fight?